Welcome to Engineering Simple. In this video, I'll show how to solve quadratic equations. So if we have in general an equation a times x squared plus b times x plus c is equal to 0. So the roots, if we call them x, of this equation are minus b plus minus b squared minus 4 times ac divided by 2 times a. And sometimes we call this term delta, b squared minus 4ac. Obviously, if what's inside this square root is negative, if it's negative, that means there are no real roots to the solution of this equation. There would be complex roots, but that's a different topic. So it's important that what's inside the square root is positive. So for instance, let's find the solution to this equation. 2 times x squared plus x minus 1 is equal to 0. So the delta is equal to square root of b squared minus 4 times ac. And in my case, a is 2, b is 1, and c is minus 1. So delta is equal to square root of b, which is 1, squared minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is minus 1. So square root of 1 minus 4 times 2 is minus 8, times minus 1 is plus 8, which is square root of 9, which is 3. So then x, since what's inside the square root is positive, that means there's a solution, at least one solution, if not two. So x is equal to minus b plus minus delta divided by 2. So minus b is minus 1 plus minus delta, which is 3, divided by 2 times a, which is times 2. So x is equal to minus 1 plus minus 3 divided by 4. That means x is equal to minus 1 plus 3 divided by 4, or x is equal to minus 1 minus 3 divided by 4. So minus 1 plus 3 is 2 divided by 4 is 1/2. Minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4 divided by 4 is minus 1. And you can go back and verify if we take x equal 1/2. Let's substitute that into the equation. So 2 times x squared, which is 1/2 squared, plus x, which is 1/2 minus 1, it's equal to 2 times 1/2 squared is 1/4, plus 1/2 minus 1. 2 times 1/4 is 1/2, plus 1/2 minus 1. 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Check. Now x equal minus 1, we'll go back. 2 times minus 1 squared plus minus 1 minus 1. 2 times minus 1 squared is just 1. 2 times 1 is 2 plus minus 1 minus 1. 2 plus minus 1 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1 minus 1 is 0. Check. So both roots satisfy the equation. Let's take another quick example. Let's solve x squared minus 6 times x plus 9 equal to 0. Again, delta is equal to square root of b squared minus 4 times ac. In my case, a is 1, B is minus 6, and C is plus 9. So delta is equal to square root of B squared, which is minus 6 squared minus 4 times A times 1 times C times 9. So square root of minus 6 squared is 36, minus 4 times 1 is minus 4, times 9 is 36. So delta is 0. When delta is equal to 0, that means there is only one solution. So then x is equal to minus b plus minus delta divided by 2. Delta is 0, so it doesn't matter. So it's just minus b divided by 2 times a. In my example, b was minus 6. So minus 6 divided by 2 times a, in my case 1. Minus 6 is 6 divided by 2 is 3. If you go back to the equation, so x squared, replace x by 3, 3 squared minus 6 times 3 plus 9. 3 squared is 9, minus 6 times 3 is minus 18 plus 9 is equal to 0. Check. Another way to solve this equation, if you don't want to go the finding the roots, so let's write that equation again. X squared minus 6 plus 9 equal to 0. Notice I can write this as x squared minus 2 times something would give me 6x. That means 3x plus 9 is 3 squared equal to 0. Notice this is a remarkable identity which I would recommend watching. So you can see now I can write this as x minus 3 quantity squared equal to 0. If this quantity squared equal to 0, it just means what's in parentheses equal to 0. That means x minus 3 is equal to 0. That means x is equal to 3. So when I created the video of remarkable identities, I mentioned that those are very important to know. So here's one use. So basically what this remarkable identity says, if I have a squared minus 2 times a times b plus b squared, I can write it as a minus b quantity squared. So that's why I kind of wrote this 2, because you have 2 here. Thank you and have a great time.